Hey guys, Max here bringing you a first look at the inaugural cosplay pack from Flesh and Blood that will be given out to cosplayers at select Tier 4 and world premiere events starting with Seoul next month. Now, before we dive in, I want to give a huge thanks to James and the LSS team, not only for this incredibly thoughtful gesture, but also for the support and encouragement that they've given to our broader cosplay community throughout the years. I really hope I can speak for us when I say that we are huge fans of the amazing work that y'all do. And as long as you keep telling legendary stories, we'll keep trying to bring them to life in the flesh and blood. So let's kick off this preview with a recap of what this cosplay pack is. So the cosplay pack was announced as part of the revamp of the program in late 2025, and it replaces the previous participation gifts of standard set cards, such as the fabric equipment or the needle weapon. And this cosplay pack is said to include exclusive cards to build a Frankie Make Ends Meet deck, which includes the chance to open a rainbow foil of Frankie herself. Now, previously, Frankie has only been available as a cold foil Marvel, which should continue to happen. However, that Marvel would only be granted if you had won a contest category or you were an individually selected sponsored cosplayer. Hopefully, this pack is going to open up Frankie to more people via this new rainbow version. I don't know what the drop rate is going to be on this. I also don't know any of the other cards or art or really anything about what's in here. This is a complete surprise to me. So you and I are truly going to be opening this like 100% together. Now, this new pack will be available to cosplayers, as I mentioned, starting at Seoul. And in order to get them, you have to cosplay on Saturday and participate in the gathering in the afternoon. And I'll tell you a little more on how to register for that afterwards. But let's get to the fun part first. So, are you all ready to unmask the first ever cosplay pack? Because I am so nervous. I mean, how often do you get to open the first thing of something in the world? As I said, I have no clue what's in these packs, so if there are new cards, we're going to have to do some reading. And trust me, I know it's hard for TCG players, but we'll get through it together. I believe in you. I believe in me. So, I'm also super curious if there will be a puzzle in this, similar to the gem or the tournament packs, because that would be pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to collect all of them, so fingers crossed. All right, let's take one last look before I destroy this beautiful packaging. All right, enough stalling. It's time to rip the band-aid off. Let's do this. I'm so nervous, you guys. All right, the first thing I'm seeing here, I'll turn this around to show you, is the back of a card. So no hints there. I am not seeing any sort of like Marvel or puzzles or anything in here, so no surprises there. So let's look at the first card that we've got. I can't even see it right now. Okay, so first up, we do have a version of offcuts here. So offcuts has been previously provided to the cosplayers that participate over, I think, the last 6 months or so. I think it started in November. And it's actually a Frankie spec for those of you that don't know or don't play it. Each hero destroys an equipment they control, which of course goes back to Frankie's ability to pull like equipment out of the graveyard. So basically her signature card. All right, that's card number 1. Card number 2. Oh, wow. Okay, it is a new card. It's a new card and it is stunning. And I didn't think it would be a Marvel because it doesn't have anything on the back. But yes, it is a Marvel card, I believe. And it is super pretty. I'm just like, I don't know why I'm in love with this art. I'm just in love with this art. She's like so happy and so cute. I'm going to see if I can get the camera to focus a bit here. It's kind of hard, but it is a Marvel cold foil head equipment, and it's specifically a necromancer action equipment head. So we're getting into like that idea of equipment as action, like we have with Taylor or we have with Teklo, where we're equipping it mid game. And its actual wording is equip this, action, destroy this, target hero discards a card, go again. That's wicked. And it's a battle worn item, so we do love us some battle worn items, and it is a 2-block. Again, I think I'm destroying my camera here. I don't think it really wants to focus. Oh, there it goes. So you can all see how adorable she is too. You guys want to see what the last card in this pack is? Remember how we talked about drop rates, pull rates? It's a rainbow foil Frankie. So we did pull it. I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to be in a lot of packs, all packs, if it's going to be something that's like 1 in 10. I have no clue, but okay, I think this pack was an absolute banger. I'm like, you know, whoever picked this off the pile at headquarters, you did a good job. You did a real good job. So, you guys, rainbow foil Frankie make ends meet, the very first in the world pulled out of a cosplay pack. This is absolutely surreal. You know, the amazing thing about this, you guys, is that this is like a tournament pack in a way for cosplayers. You know, it's our participation item. And I can't tell you how that feels. I think the other cosplayers watching this right now are going to get it, but I'm just going to be real right now and say that this is a really emotional moment for somebody who's been doing this for several years to see kind of how far we've come to have something like this. It's really cool, and I can tell that the creatives and the devs at LSS really put some heart into this. So I am really excited to see what else is going to come out of these packs, what other cards are going to be available. Incredible, beautiful art like we saw of our adorable girl Frankie here, looking just so elegant. It just makes me so excited to see what's going to come out of Soul, and maybe even in the future. You know, who knows what we're going to have down the road. Are we still going to have Frankie in a year or two? Are we going to have someone else? Are we going to have all new series packs? Like, I can't say where this is going to go, but I think it's a whole big new world for what LSS is doing with this. So yeah, we see you, LSS, and this is pretty freaking cool is what I gotta say. So yeah. All right, so let's talk about how you get your hands on this. In order to receive a pack, you need to go to the participating event page and fill out a cosplay registration form. Qualifying costumes and props must be handmade by the cosplayer, and you will need to provide pictures of your construction, as well as a short description of your build process, methods, and inspiration. If you're new to cosplay and nervous, don't be. I encourage you to check out our community and try your hand at something new. It might just become one of the best parts of your future fab events. All right, I've got a Battlegrounds to O2 drop in the morning, so it's bedtime for me. Thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. Until next time, cosplay the game, see the world, and see you soon.